Hello, from the Lino García lawyer's office. With this video, we are going to explain the procedure for obtaining the residence document for the United Kingdom citizens and their family members, according to the withdrawal agreement. The withdrawal agreement sets out a transition period from which lasts until December 31st, 2020. During this time, you can continue to live, work, and study in Spain as you did before. The residence document for United Kingdom citizens and their relatives is a new permit that identifies those citizens who are going to reside in the Spanish territory for a period longer than 3 months. After the transition period, those citizens must fulfill all the requirements. From Lino García lawyer's office, we recommended to do it during the transition period. Once this period ends, all the United Kingdom citizens will be considered as a citizen from a third state. The situation will depend on the United Kingdom citizen. Be the holder of a temporary registration certificate who has not reached 5 years. The holder of a temporary certificate of registration who has reached 5 years without having previously obtained a permanent certificate of registration. In the case of being the holder of a permanent certificate of registration or never have had a certificate of registration. The situation will depend on whether the family member of the United Kingdom citizen be the holder of an initial community family card and has not reached 5 years, the holder of a temporary community resident card for a family member and have reached 5 years. In the case of being the holder of a permanent residence card, 10 years, never have had a residence card. In the 3 first cases, the citizen or the family member has to go directly to the police station in order to get the new residence document. In case that never have had a certificate of registration or resident card of community relatives, have to do the process at the immigration office of the province of residence or which pretend to establish and then apply for the residence card at the police station. After the end of the transition period, the withdrawal agreement doesn't require the physical presence in Spain of the British citizen or their relatives. It's a privilege because the temporary and prolonged absences will not affect the right of residence. From the Lino García lawyer's office can also manage your application online without the need for an appointment at the immigration office. Contact us to start the process for your residence document.